Yeah. What's up, man? What's up, bro? Yo, I guess we on Filipino time, huh? Yeah, bro. Life hits you, man. You know what I mean? I wanted to be, I thought I was going to be in Cali my whole life. I wanted to be in Cali my whole life, but, stuff happened. So now I'm in Jersey and, I'm in Jersey, yo. Like, yeah, so I'm in Jersey. North Jersey's not bad, but, I got all my family friends in Cali. So, of course I want to be back there. Jersey, yeah, Jersey's not so bad. It's all right. I was gonna say, man, when you went to the Boston show, so I did it a couple times, and you said they had two rooms, right? Like one was like the high roller room, and I was in it. Yeah, bro, I wasn't. I wasn't set up in that room. My cars, bro. My cars aren't like that, man. They're not like high end like that, like Jordan autos and all that stuff, man. All my like okay stuff I keep at home. You know what I mean? I don't bring them to car shows. I know a lot of people like go karts and everyone else are like bring them out, and I'm like, nah, man. If I bring them out, I'm gonna sell it. You know what I mean? And everyone knows I'm a collector. You know what I mean? Pokemon, bro. Pokemans, bro. Are you a Pokemaster, bro? Nah. Yeah, I mean, I'm only after really one card, and I don't even think I'll get that because it's too expensive. So, and yeah, and I have no idea about Pokemon cards, bro. Like, people try to teach me. Like, a lot of people DM me, and they're like, "Oh, you got to buy this type of Pokemon, and don't buy the modern stuff." And I was like, dude, like they're like, go for the birthday celebration, go for the VMAX, and I'm like, man, what is going on? Pokemon, you know what I mean? Yeah, Louster, man. I got to go back to Cali. Um, I gotta. I think this year, man. I'm gonna go over uh back home. You know what I mean? Try to do a card show. Not I mean not set up, but just go attend, and Dragon Ball Z is the next wave. I don't know about that, man. One of my guys back in the day was showing me some DBZ stuff. It's in one of my videos, and I had no clue what I was looking at. It was like some Goku, some like all this weird stuff, man. Yeah, it's like Pokemon to me, bro. Like DBZ stuff, like doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, I just don't know how people like. I mean, everyone collects what they like, so I mean, I just don't get it how they get into like how they love like Pikachu and all that stuff. I'm not bashing any Pokemon collectors, by the way. Yeah. I was just talking to my cousin last night, and I told him I got into some crazy stuff that no one's really talked about. So I'm trying to buy that up right now, and we'll see if I don't know though, man. It's pretty funny though. Just what was the first card? I can't tell you, man. I gotta like do more research and try to get the more rare cards for myself. Jets, what was the first card to get you started in the hobby, man? My first card that got me started was um, I remember I was in the back of my dad's truck, and do you know golf and stuff? Because they have that in California. I don't know if it's still open. You heard of golf and stuff before? No, all right. Well, it was like this arcade place where you went golfing and stuff like that. And people are asking, I know what it. No, you don't know what it is. I never mentioned it to you, man. Um, so I was saying, I was in the back of my dad's truck, and I was opening some packs, and I pulled a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie. I think it was a Don Russ. Like it was like the purple border. I forgot what 89 or 90, whatever his rookie year was. I pulled that, and I was like, oh, this card is amazing. You know what I mean? And then I remember that. But before that, I would always collect other stuff too. So I think that was the first card that really got me into like buying packs like that and stuff. So yeah, Kobe. I mean, I've been collecting Kobe, man. Just I never Kobe guy. Have you seen the market? Yeah, Kobe's cards have just been dropping. Yeah, I have. I back in the day, man. I just went off on Kobe. Like, that's the only guy I was buying before, and prices back then. I was telling you at the show like that, the Topps paper card, the 138, I was buying for like less than $5 each. You know what I mean? And I had a ton of copies of those. I was buying every Kobe rookie, man, like everything for dirt cheap, bro. And at the time, like there were some rookie cards that were like I think like $20, right? And I was like, dude, this is a little too much, man. You know what I mean? It's a little out of my budget. Let me stick to the $5 rookie cards. But looking back, I'm like, man, I should have pulled the trigger on those cards because, Kobe's my guy, dude, and like, spending $20 or whatever, it. I mean, but no one knew that this was gonna happen. So yeah, so I had a ton of Kobe cards. Of course, I sold a lot of them, but I just keep like the rare ones to myself. I really don't bring them out to shows, and it's just memories for me, man. Like I hold them like, yeah, I got this card like years ago, and I can't part with it. You know what I mean? I have that personal attachment, dude, to Kobe's my guy, man. I got a crazy story for you, man. You probably won't even believe this, but so I lived in Cali most of my life, right? So I'd always watch the games, man, like on TV and stuff like that. And I never went to a Laker game, right? So yeah, so because I'm always like I'm in LA, like I can watch the games here. It's better view, like it's a TV, right? And maybe one day I'll make it out to a game, right? And then so what ended up happening is Kobe kept playing, and the years kept going by, and still never went to a Laker game, right? So then I moved to Jersey, right? And I still never went to a Laker game. So then it came, yeah. So like Kobe's last year, I was like, all right, I have to see a game. It's Kobe's last year. I've never seen this guy play. I'm like the biggest Kobe guy. You know what I mean? And so I booked tickets to fly back out there, and we bought tickets to the game. It was for New Year's Day, right? New Year's Day, and we went over there. I finally, I went into Staples for the first time. I was like, "Ooh, this is insane!" And then it turns out Kobe didn't even play that night. He didn't even show up. Like he wasn't even in the building, man. So I was like, yo, this was my last chance to see Kobe Bryant, and I never got to see him play, man. So that sucks, But I mean, I watched pretty much all the games, so but it's nothing compared. Like I really wanted to see him live, you know what I mean? And I know you've seen him, right? Like you've had to have seen him before. Yeah, I don't. If I saw him play, man, I'd probably like break down in tears and be like, oh my god, this is Kobe, man. Like I remember watching his last game, and so I'm a big sneakerhead, or I used to be, and yeah, so I'm a sneakerhead, or used to be. I kind of stopped buying sneakers just because I started buying more cards, and my wife is, yeah. Like I'm spending too much money. I can't be spending money on cars and sneakers, right? You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to all my sneakerheads out there though. But so I'm a big sneakerhead, and his last game, right? They were coming out with the what was it? The Mamba Day IDs. Yeah, yeah, and so that whole so we're on East Coast time, right? And games start late. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like I'm in the bed. Yeah, Kobe was going off. I was in the bed and my wife's sleeping, right? And then I'm just sitting up on my phone, like making all these Kobe sneakers, right? Like I'm making the Kobe sneakers on my phone and watching the game. And then my wife's, she wakes up. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Baby, Kobe is going off right now. Like he is going nuts." And I'm like, "I'm spending so much money on these sneakers right now." She's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Bro, it's like limited edition. They're only coming out right now. You know what I mean? And you only have a certain amount of time to buy it and to make it and stuff. So I think I made like 6 or 7 pairs. I go crazy, man. It's the same as with my card collecting. Like if I invest in a player, I don't just buy one card. I would buy like 30, 40, 50 cards. You know what I mean? I go heavy, man. Like I don't mess around. And so I bought like 7 those Mamba ID sneakers, man. And my wife was just like, "What's going?" Yeah. So I mean, I'm just die hard in like that game. I like when it was over. I woke up my wife and I was just like, oh my God, he scored like 60 points and like I bought like a million sneakers and I was like, don't be mad at me. You know, it's Kobe. You know how much I love Kobe. And she was like, yeah, I know. So like she didn't get mad at me for that. So I have some, yeah. I have maybe like 3 or 4. I got rid of like doubles because, you know, what am I going to do? Like they're just collecting dust and stuff. I think I gave some to my cousin. I sell a lot of my sneakers to my cousin. You know, he's lucky to have me because I'm always buying sneakers and I get lucky on the raffles and stuff and I just give him my sneakers. So I like cards more because they don't take as much space as sneakers. You know what I mean? With sneakers, bro, like, you know, you keep the box, you know, so all my sneakers are still in the box. Like I have a ton of like dead stock sneakers, like not touched, not even opened. They just take up a lot of room, and then my cars just fit like, you know, in a drawer right there. So but I think cards, you get more money off of cards, you know. So yo, listen man, I don't wear my sneakers unless I have 2 pairs. Like if I have 1 pair of Kobe's, I'm not wearing it, you know what I mean? I have to have more than one for me to wear it. Otherwise it's staying in the closet, bro. Like it ain't coming out, man. Probably because my wife bought them for me. Probably my said, watch out. That's my cousin right there, Slick Cars. What up, man? He knows my story. My Grail sneakers, probably my Kobe Beethovens. Yeah, yeah. My wife got those for me, so those are probably my favorite sneakers. And because my wife bought them for me, I'm not gonna sell them, so I get to wear them. You know what I mean? So I wear those. But yeah, those are my favorite sneakers, man. The colorway on that's just so nasty. Yeah, I tried back in the day. I did a lot of stuff. I did a lot of stuff back in the day, man. Or tried to do a lot of stuff. Never mastered it all, but I tried to do a lot of stuff. What's my 10.5 is my shoe size. I think so I've been collecting for a long time, like long time. And I think I started my channel January 1st of last year, and then it was a different type of channel. Like it wasn't card show. Have you seen my earlier stuff, my earlier videos? All right, then you're not then you're not a fan, bro. I'm just kidding, man. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding with you, man. But yeah, so my earlier videos were like, I was just, you know, because I would always buy cards online, and you know, I was just like, let me just document my journey, let me share it with YouTube. I mean, you know, I just wanted to do something with sports cards. You know, I mean, I've been doing it for years, and they've just been in my, like, you know, my drawer and stuff. They're not, I don't, you know, I just look at them here and there. But I was just like, let me start some, you know, just let me be like a YouTuber and just see where it goes from there. So what up, Joel? I started doing the budget buy videos. That was like right. I would buy like cards for like cheap, right? I'd find cheap cards like less than $10, and I would say like, yo, this card has this type of value in it, like, you know, like first year this and that, or like, you know, like just stuff like that just has value in it. Right. And I wouldn't like, I don't like to tell people what to buy, right? And the reason why is because if I'm wrong, then I'll feel bad because, you know, I'll be like, oh, people are buying all these expensive cards. But then I said, but look, if I show them what I'm buying and the value that I see in the cards, and, you know, then I won't feel bad because they're only like $5. And some of my earlier videos were like 99-cent cards. And after I made them, I started noticing that, you know, if you get them graded, the value just goes up because like a you know, like a 1990 Jordan card, raw card was 99 cents. But if you get that at PSA 10, it was selling for like $200-300. So I was like, that was the stuff I was doing before the card shows. And like till this day, man, I get a lot of messages saying like, yo, bring back the budget buys and this and that. And I want to. I mean, I'm gonna do it, but it just I'm trying to push out these seller vlogs too at the same time. But so yeah, then I was just like, card shows started opening up, and I've never been to one. You know what I mean? And I didn't even know that it was a thing, right? People do card shows, go to card shows and sell stuff. And I was like, yo, I've been collecting for like years. You know what I mean? So like I got a ton of inventory that I can move like easy. So I was like, you know what? Let me go film myself and see what happens. You know what I mean? So that first show I did, I brought my camera, my phone, and then I just set up and I filmed myself. And then right after I edited the video, and I was like, yo, this is pretty good. You know what I mean? I was like, this, I might have something here. So then I released it. And then I think prior to that video, I had like 80 subs or something like that. And then right after I released it, man, like the view shot up, the subscriber count went up, and I was like, oh man, this is insane. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, so like it, and at the time too, I was constantly watching like YouTube videos on like, how to build your channel, how to gain followers and all that stuff. So I was learning what to put into my videos and all that stuff to gain, views and subscribers. So, yeah, and then I just started doing the card shows, and everyone just started loving it, and everyone was subscribing. So, I just kept going from there. And I think that was like 6 months ago. So the first 6 months I did the budget buys, and the last six months I did the card shows. So, and I told you too, man, like I just don't want to do card shows vlogs. You know what I mean? Like I'm working on some other stuff. So I think this year I'm gonna start doing other things as well. So we'll see. I don't wanna spoil anything, but gonna be trying something new, and we'll see how everyone reacts to it. Not a lot of people like, everyone's like, stick to the card shows. We love the card shows. You don't need to do anything different. But it's like, I want to grow. I want to do other stuff, man. Like, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to just go to card shows like every weekend. You know what I mean? I want to like do other things, man. There's a lot of stuff to do in this hobby, not just card shows, So like I could be like you, man, like be an interviewer, you know what I mean? Go to show up in Cali, be like, hey, what's up, man? My name's jetsmamba. You wanna be on my you wanna be on my live, man? No, I'll be honest with you, man. I never heard of you like before I met you, and at the show, I was with one of my guys. His name's Go Cards, and then I was like, yo, do you know this guy Jdthecollector? And he's like, yeah, dude, I watch his stuff. I'm like, oh, you do? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, man. Like I've never heard of this guy. And then he's like asking me to be on his show. I was like, I'm cool. Like I don't mind going on people's stuff, man. You know what I mean? Like I'm flattered that he wants me to be on his show. I'm like, dude, I'm like no one, man. I'm like, I'm just like a regular person. Nah, I'm just like you, bro. I'm like a regular person, man. I'm just all I do is just record myself. You know what I mean? That's all I do.